Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's episode is all about the brand new Surratt Beauty La Baton Rouge. These are the new lip products that have a powder and a cream end. So they're dual-ended products, very, very awesome. And if you're familiar with the Surratt Beauty line, they're very reminiscent of the smoky eye batons. So if you're interested in seeing some lip swatches and hearing my thoughts on these, then just keep on watching. So I happened to be walking into the Barneys here in Vegas when they were setting out these new La Baton Rouges, and I purchased 4 of them there, and then I purchased 1 at Sephora during the VIB sale. So these are lip products with a cream side, which twists up. It's fairly skinny. It's like a thick lip liner or a skinny lipstick. And on the other side, we have a powder end. You have a sponge tip applicator with powder. The powder's actually in this side. You can load the sponge tip back up by twisting it. So I love the idea of these lip products. I think they're really versatile. You could use just the cream side if you just want sort of a natural cream finish. You can go ahead and apply the powder right on top of it if you want to make the lipstick a little bit more long lasting. If you want to mattify it, you can go ahead and apply the powder on top. If you want to make your lipstick a little bit longer lasting, but you want to have more of the cream finish kind of peeking through, you can use the powder first and then use the cream on top. So I don't know if you guys know about that trick to make your lipstick last longer. I think it's a fairly well-known trick, but you put your lipstick on and then you separate your facial tissue, like your Kleenex. If it's 2-ply, you just want to have 1-ply. You kind of lay that on top of your lips and then you dust like loose powder over it. So some of the powder kind of seeps through that 1-ply of facial tissue and lands on your lipstick, and it makes it last longer. Anyway, these just reminded me of that. I love the idea of being able to just add a coordinating colored powder on top of your lipstick and just, mattify it, make it longer lasting, and just completely change up your original lipstick. So I find these products to be super cool and super innovative, and just like everything else Surratt Beauty comes out with, I just find these to be incredibly special. The packaging is beautiful, and it has this like matte black barrel, and each end, let me show you, each end has the color of the lipstick kind of ombre'd down into the black. They're just really, really beautiful. So let me go ahead and do some arm swatches for you before we get into the lip swatches. So the first one is Bone, and this is a very bright red. So there's Bone, there is the cream side, there's the powder, and then I've swatched the cream again, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over that with the powder so you can see it mattify. So there's cream, powder, and both. And here is the color Cointrell. And here is the cream side. So again, we have the cream, the powder, and here's the cream by itself. I'm going to go ahead and rub the powder on top. So cream, powder, and both. Next we have Margot. Here is Margot. So here is Margot, the cream, the powder, and then the cream by itself, and then the powder on top. So cream, powder, and both. And here is Elysian. Here is Elysian. Here is the cream, the powder, and then the cream by itself, and with the powder on top. So cream, powder, and both. And then last but not least, we have Diabolique. Here is Diabolique. Here is the cream, the powder, the cream by itself, and then the powder on top. So here's the cream, the powder, and both. All right, so let's get into the lip swatches, and I will be back afterwards to give you my final thoughts. opinion on these La Baton Rouges is really by color. So I loved the first two that I swatched and the last one that I swatched. So I really love Beige, which is that bright red color. I really like Cointrell. That's actually what I have on my lips. It's probably the most neutral of the bunch. And then I love the last one that I lip swatched, which is Diabolique, which is that really deep, deep brown. The two colors that I feel a little bit lackluster about is Elysian and Margot. Those were the two purple tone colors. The colors are really beautiful, but I just find that they went on very, very patchy compared to these other three. So I did not really like those two colors. I don't know if you could tell in the lip swatches, but when I applied the cream product, it seemed a little bit streaky. And then I thought initially, okay, well, it'll probably even out with the powder because, you know, these products are meant to be used together. And I think the powder almost made it worse. It kind of made them like the color pool a little bit. And yeah, and I've tried it a couple times now. I've tried it, you know, after exfoliating my lips. I thought, okay, maybe it's my crazy, dry, chapped lips. And so I exfoliated my lips. The same thing happens. So I'm not very happy with Elysian and Margot, but I do love Beige, Cointrell, and Diabolique. These three colors that I have are stunning. But there is a sixth color that I didn't purchase. I think the color name starts with a G, and I think it's close to Beige. I think it is like a really solid red color. I think it maybe is a little bit cooler toned than this one. So yeah, so I think they're, I mean, super cool, innovative products. I really love the idea of being able to mattify a cream product with like a coordinating powder color, because usually I'll just try and use like a translucent color to kind of set my lipstick down if I'm kind of going out for the evening. It does transfer. So while it mattifies and makes the cream lipstick definitely longer lasting, it's not transfer proof. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please let me know if you have any questions down below. I will be happy to answer them, and I'll see you in my next video.